Hey, my name's Summer Asbell, and this is the video presentation to the board of BUHI. The goals from the CMO from the beginning were to spend the entire budget of $5,000 every week, spend it wisely, grow your brand awareness, increase engagement, increase sales, and outperform our peers. Personal goals to meet the overall goals from the CMO was to increase the effectiveness and awareness each week, analyze and post at the most effective time, use 75% or more of the budget to promote and 25% just for the content, increase the amount of people viewing the content by 10% each week, and see an increase of revenue each week. As far as the marketing plan, I first wanted to create some short-term and long-term goals to keep me on track. Then after those goals were determined, I would create an analysis listing out the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that are within the company in the marketing segment. After this, I would research the competitors and what content and timing posts work best for them and try to implement it into our own strategy. And then I would identify the target audience on each social media platform. Because each platform targets a little bit of different audience, it's important to know if it's a younger generation, older generation, not as popular, more popular. It kind of just helps that you determine how much money to put in for promotions as well as what the content is based on. And then finally, I would create an editorial calendar and example posts well in advance to keep looking over and to ensure that it hits all the necessities to be successful when it's posted. So my strategy within the simulation was to try different platforms at first to see which ones worked the best. After I tried a few different platforms, I realized that Facebook and Instagram had the best reactions to the market. After I decided to use Facebook and Instagram mainly, we took information from analytics after each round and tailored that post towards what was most responsive. And then I also wanted to use most of my budget to promote the posts as talked about earlier. Things that worked the best for me were the outdoor pictures with the product, videos, and posting around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Things that didn't work for me were doing all the same posts for the same platforms, and when there was only a product by itself, they didn't work as well. The secret sauce that I discovered was not selling the product as much as the experience that comes with the product, meaning if I posted a picture of someone on the beach with a backpack on, it's more about relaxing and being on the beach in the sun rather than buying a bag for that experience. Like I said, the channels I used were Facebook and Instagram. And then a crisis came up where Taylor Swift released that the manufacturers of the BUHI bags in China were suffering under hard working conditions and unfair and unjust working conditions. So to address this, I addressed the problem on social media accounts that it started on, so Facebook, and then when it continued to other platforms, I went to those platforms. Then kept the media updated on what BUHI was doing to fix the problem. We created a video from the CEO and other officers that stated the seriousness of the problem and the actions being taken. Finally, we fixed the working conditions and then implemented a plan to keep them maintained in the working conditions. And then finally, we created a fundraiser with BUHI to donate the profits from that sales a week to donate to the Chinese workers that are going without. So to look at the growth of our company, this is with Facebook and Instagram combined. Total impressions were in 38 million. Our revenue was 550,000. We got 1 million engagement, and we used about $60,000 to get all of that.